Welcome back. In this video we can discuss this particular program, that is write a program to check whether given string is palindrome or not. Okay, in the previous video we have discussed about different string manipulation functions like strcmp, strcat, strupr, strlen, strlw or strcmp, etc. One thing I forget to tell you that all these string manipulation functions comes under a C++ library, that is C string. Okay, its older version is string.h and the latest version of this library is C string. Okay, the C string library contains all these string manipulation functions. So in order to use these functions in our program, first of all we need to include that particular header file using #include C string, just like writing #include iostream. Okay, so here we need a particular extra library, that is the C++ library C string. Okay, so relating to this function, now we need to check whether a given string is palindrome or not. Okay, so in order to write this program, we need to understand what you meant by a string palindrome. String palindrome means if a string is palindrome, that means the string and its reverse are equal. Okay, string palindrome means the given string and its reversed form are equal, just like the word Malayalam. Malayalam and its reverse is Malayalam itself. So Malayalam is a word, it is string palindrome. Okay, so we can write a program for understanding this, that is this one program. So here we are going to use certain string manipulation functions. So here it include the header file C string. Okay, all the string manipulation functions included in C string header file. Okay, the input output functions included in iostream header file. Okay, so here declare two character array S1 and S2 and enter a string through the keyboard and is stored into first character array S1. Now we want to take the copy of the entered string. So here perform or execute or write this strcpy function S2 comma S1. What will happen? The content in S1 which is stored or which is get through the which is got through this keyword is now copied into S2. So both S1 and S2 now hold the same value which is entered through keyboard while executing this particular statement. Okay, now here we have a separate function, string function, that is strrev. Here it called strrev of S1. What will happen? It just reverse the content of string S1 and store the reversed form in S1 itself. So here we have a new string function, that is strrev function, string reverse function, strrev function. Strrev of S1 means reversing the content of string S1 or the character array contains something. So this S1 content get reversed and the reversed form is right back into S1. So here in S2 we have the copy of our actual string. That is why we have already copied the content of S1 into S2. Okay, so the entered string now directly copied into S2. So the entered string is available in S2. Now the content of S1 get reversed and the reversed value of the entered string is now available in S1. Okay, so now we can just display both S1 and S2. This is not need here. Okay, so the input string available in S2 because we have already copied the string into S2 and the reversed form is available in S1 after executing this strrev function. Now we can compare using this strcmp function, strcmp of S1 comma S2. Okay, if we have already learned this function, if this s1 and s2 are equal, then it returns a value 0. So we need to declare an integer variable for receiving the returned value from this strcmp execution. So the returned value is now stored into this integer variable n. So this particular memory location, which is labeled as n, now hold the value which is returned by this strcmp execution. If both s1 and s2 are equal, then it returns value 0. So the n contains value 0. Okay, if they are not equal, then it returns a non-zero value. That means the n hold a value which is non-zero. So we can compare if n equal to 0. If n equal to 0, that means s1 and s2 are, s1 means the reversed form of input string, s2 means the entered string. If its reversed form and the original string, if both are equal, then this if condition become true. That is, if n equal to 0, then this if condition become true, then execute the if body. Okay, and skip this else part and execute the remaining statement. Remaining statement here it is return 0 statement. Okay, if the reversed form available in s1 and the original entered string which is copied into s2, if the original string and the reversed form not equal, then this if condition get violated. So we can skip the if body, then execute the else part. So this is our program to find or check whether the given string is palindrome. Here we use string manipulation functions like strcpy for copying the input string into another string s2. So s2 is the exact copy of the entered string s1. So here it is the str reverse function for reversing the content of the entered string. So the reversed form is available in s1 itself. Okay, so using this strcmp function, we can compare s1 and s2. If s1 and s2 are equal, then it returns value 0. So we can use this if else statement in order to check whether the returned value is 0 or not. If returned value is 0, then we can display this strings are equal, or strings palindrome. Okay, now we can execute. So I am going to enter the string AST, and the reversed form is DSA. So string is not palindrome. Okay, what will happen? First enter the command displayed here. I entered the string AST. So its copy is taken in S2 and reverse the content in S1, then perform the comparison. Here it returns a non-zero value in n. So if condition get violated, so this else part executed. So it displayed here string is not palindrome. Okay, once more we can execute. Now I am going to enter string Malayalam here. Okay, what will happen? String is palindrome. What's the logic? I entered the string Malayalam, so which is stored in memory location which is labeled as S1. S1 is actually a character array, so in that array we store Malayalam. So its copy is taken into another character array S2 by using this strcpy function, and here execute strrev of S1. So the content in S1 get reversed and is stored back into S1 itself. Now we can compare S1 and S2. S2 contains the original version, S1 contains the reversed version. So perform the comparison. Okay, here the Malayalam and its reversed version both are same, so it returns a value 0. So the 0 is now stored in integer variable n. Okay, so the single equals means an assignment. The returned value is assigned to memory location labeled as n. So this double equal to here indicate checking if n equal to 0. If n equal to 0, condition checking. Okay, so here n becomes 0. So this if body executed and skip the else part and finally execute return 0. That is why this process returned 0 state. So this is the program for finding or checking whether the given string is palindrome or not. So here we used three different string manipulation function: strcpy, strrev and strcmp. Copying, reversing and comparing. Okay, thank you.